Okay, so today's entry is going to be dealing with breakups, but it's going to be dealing with another concept as well, and that's the struggle to stay present in the modern world. Now, again, I'm no expert on this. I'm going through all of these motions as I make these entries, and I can only draw my own experiences. But did you ever notice how it's kind of hard to stay in the moment these days? And I mean, seriously, it's hard. Like, you're always thinking about, people ask, like, your 5 month plan, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 3 months? Like, I know a lot of people do um, what is it, 3, 6, and 9 plans every 3 months. And then you have, I guess, daily life, like bills. Like, the average person has what, probably at least 6 bills? And if they're scattered throughout the month, you're thinking about each one every week. Somewhere in the back of your head, you're thinking about it. Unless you're, very financially gifted, which I'm not. So I'm constantly making budget plans. I'm constantly thinking about, how does this paycheck play out? What bill should I pay more of, kind of deal. Like with debts. I think sometimes it's just like, what do you want to eat? Like, a simple thought like that could really drive you nuts sometimes. What do you want for dinner? And suddenly you're dwelling on that as you stare blankly into your freezer or fridge. Now that's a bit more present, not thinking weeks ahead like bills or something like that, but you catch my point. Even in relationships, and this ties in relationships nowadays. It's hard to stay in the moment, especially if you're someone like me who overthinks a lot, overplans, needs a plan for every single thing. I'm like Doctor Strange in Endgame, where I'm, or not Endgame, Infinity War, where I'm thinking all the 14 million possible futures, and there's just the one. But if that one doesn't come true, now my plans are broken and I'm panicking and making new plans on the fly, which isn't healthy. Really not healthy, both for myself in relationships and just, my own personal health. I'm pretty sure my, receding hairline and everything is the result of a lot of stress. The direct result. And when you're trying to get over a breakup, that becomes a big issue. Staying present. If you could stay present at all times, the breakup becomes easy to get out of. Because each day is a new day, and you're not haunted by what isn't there. But if you're someone who dwells, who ruminates, if you're someone like me who's a problem solver, who constantly feels the need to blame himself because obviously something's wrong with me, right? They broke up, they left me, so I must be the problem. They blocked me, they stopped talking to me, kind of deal. I'm the issue, right? It's gotta be me because they're perfect. That can be a whole nother video in itself. But that's something I do, is when bad things happen, I'll ruminate and try to almost retroactively fix things. I've played the scenario of my breakup way too many times in my brain. I've played scenarios out where she suddenly texts me. I've played scenarios of when we were texting. And all it does is bring me more heartache, and as I'm even thinking about it, a headache. I actually am feeling one come on as I'm thinking about this. Yeah, it's not good. So my problem is I'm either too in the past, which I guess realized because of the video this looks mirrored. I'm either too in the past or too in the future. I can't get to here ever. There were few times even in the relationship where I was here, and that really stressed her out because I would be down the road. She said that one of our group dynamics was the fact that, or one of the reasons we did so well is because I was planning everything ahead and she was keeping us on that path in the present. So in a way, we, I guess, did have great chemistry that way. However, it would have been beneficial if I had just stopped thinking about every single thing that could go wrong, that will go wrong, that should go wrong. I can't tell you all the number of times that I thought to myself, oh, she's going to break up with me. She's going to leave me. This is it. Oh, she's mad. This is it. This is it. Happened a lot. A lot more than she probably knows. That said, when she did actually leave me, I can safely say I wasn't thinking it was going to happen. For once. Over the 5 years, I was actually at peace. I thought we were doing great. The morning was rough, but I thought, okay, we'll just talk about everything and it'll be hunky-dory. Was not expecting her to get up without a word and leave. And one of the things I ruminate on is maybe I should have chased. Should have ran down the steps and asked her where she was going. If she could please come back inside and talk. I hate myself for not doing that. I don't know if it would have changed anything, but I really hate myself for not doing that. So yeah, look at me throughout this video and notice the downsides of not staying present. Because it's bad, whether you're living too much in the past or the future. Right now, I'd say I'm living too much in the past. And every so often, I look towards the future. And no matter how I slice it, I'm exhausted. I'm depressed beyond reason. I am 100% miserable. I'm trying to find my inner peace. I'm trying to find my way to the present. That way I can hold a job and continue doing the things that I want to do. And to, in general, just start living a normal, healthy life. I think this is the first time I'd actually mention it, but anyone who's listened this far, if you've got stories about how you stayed present, or you just want to vent, put it down in the comment box. I don't know how people do YouTube and they automatically have their fingers boom, they're leveled. I'm not even leveled in this. So yeah, a shorter video this time. We need to find a way to stay present and let go of both the past and the future. Whatever the future is going to bring, it's going to bring. We need to make sure we're here and ready to the best of our abilities. And if it throws us a curveball, we just got to adjust. There's no point in planning miles down the road for something that might not even happen, or for something that you didn't think was going to happen, and it did. And now you don't know what the hell to do because every strand of plans you had are gone. Because no matter how many plans I had, all of them involved her. My entire future was, I hate to say it, dependent on her. Many things that I wanted to do or that I was pursuing, I was doing so because of her. Because she motivated me to do it, because I wanted to do it for her and for myself, but she was the ultimate motivator. I have a Twitch channel that I have not touched in well over a month now. Because every time I tried to, I just cry every time I'm about to finish streaming. Because I just want to run out to the living room like an excited kid from school and show her how good the stream went. and talk to her about it, because that's what we would do. And I would ask her about what anime she was watching throughout the day while I was streaming, because I would stream like 6 hours a day, and she'd be out in the living room binge watching an anime or playing Hades. Or she came home from work, and as soon as she came home from work, I was like an excited kid. I got off the stream and ran out to her, started getting dinner set and everything. Until I figure out how to be in the present, I don't think I can do streaming, which sucks. So yeah, if anyone has any tips, books, please share them. Until then, see you all next time.